Hello, YouTube. My name is Cooper, and I love Minecraft SMPs.
I recently decided to sell my vacuum cleaner.
I've wanted this my whole life. Will you please go out with me to the end?
My girlfriend told me to go out and get something that makes her look sexy.
Sure.
Alright, here's what you do. Let's get to the end.
SMP Live really was something. I mean, who could hate a bunch of people fooling around on Minecraft together? Might as well be the peak entertainment. But what if you maximize that entertainment? What if you added all kinds of stuff to make the game more interesting? What if you exaggerated the importance of what happened in Minecraft? What if you constantly tried to make things more and more interesting? What if you faked the entire video? What if you exaggerated the importance of what happened? What if you faked the entire video? What if you killed the Minecraft SMP? But how do we get to this point? SMP itself stands for Survival Multiplayer, meaning survival Minecraft, but you can play with people, your friends, or some random people.
Welcome everybody to UHC 16. For anyone that's not familiar with UHC,
Minecraft SMPs, at this point, are pretty old. The first server started in August 2010, with a few still running to this day, like Minecraft Online, which is the oldest continuously running server, and 2b2t, which is the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. However, in terms of creator SMPs, the first major SMP was the Minecraft SMP. It initially began as a single-player world owned by Good Boulder Fist, before being converted into a multiplayer world. From there, many people were invited in the SMP. I actually grew up watching the SMP, granted, not for the first season, but I remember watching tons and tons of Vintage Beef back in the day. You think these are your goats? No. The best Minecraft YouTubers were, and always have been, Vintage Beef and Ant Venom, who will actually come up many times later. Recently, however, Minecraft was actually permanently ended, because the creator of Minecraft, Good Boulder Fist, was arrested on allegations. A trend that will unfortunately continue as I continue to talk about Minecraft YouTubers. Going back in time though, Minecraft inspired the YouTuber Generic B to create Hermitcraft, a server you've probably heard of. Hermitcraft has stood the test of time, and has remained a pillar of the Minecraft community to this day. It spawned many adjacent SMPs from 2012 onward. These SMPs were basically just a group of YouTubers that were usually friends with each other, just playing the game normally. These SMPs were genuinely fairly chill, with a focus on builds, and not as much on entertainment and comedy exactly. Over time, from its peak popularity in 2012, Minecraft continuously dropped in popularity until 2018, where it fell to its lowest popularity ever. Until May 8th, 2018, when relatively unknown, and my greatest inspiration, YouTuber JSlat uploaded a tribute to Minecraft. This video helped kickstart Minecraft's resurgence into popularity. It was not immediate, but it set a series of events into motion that led to stuff like Minecraft Mondays.
Dude, my chat's freaking out. You said cock and balls on Twitch.
PewDiePie's Minecraft Let's Play, and most importantly, SMP Live.
Get in the goddamn cock shed!
I've just written a song about tortillas.
oh, that scared me.
My childhood hero is called me bipolar.
Hedgehogs, eh?
SMP Live was started by streamer YouTubers Call Me Carson and C-Scoop, and in my honest opinion, which is well known to be objective fact, this SMP was the peak of Minecraft content, and I doubt anyone in the future could top it.
I think you need to leave my residence.
Can I take my diamonds out that I invested in the Slack?
No! No, they're not yours anymore!
I wouldn't say that though.
There really is nothing like it. What made it unique was that it had two main rules. One, you cannot play on the server without live streaming, and two, viewers can donate to members for them to carry out hits on any other member of the server.
Fuck you! He's too good! He's too good! No! And he's one heart right now. No, you fucking so good at the game! No!
This spices things up compared to the previous SMPs, which are basically just normal Minecraft. Initially starting with 10 members on the server, this eventually grew to have over 130 whitelisted members by the time it ended. It even had several legends from Minecraft's initial popularity on it, like Ant Venom, Skydoes Minecraft, and Captain Sparkles, combined with several strong and upcoming personalities like JSlat, Ted Nivison, Slimesicle, Connor Eats Pants, Wilbur Soot, and many others. SMP Live was a combination that was, honestly, basically guaranteed to succeed. It was the foundation of so many careers, and directly led to so many other succeeding SMPs. Succeeding SMPs like SMP Earth.
What the heck is this? Oh, there's rails and everything. We could just make a minecart. Oh, we should not make a minecart. I seem to have found the remaining cave paintings of an ancient meme-like civilization.
Which was a direct continuation of SMP Live, honestly. It had a ton of new people, but also a ton of the same people. It had comedy very similar to SMP Live. There was just a tiny little bit of drama. The Dream SMP was initially not an SMP. It was a private Minecraft server started in April or May 2020, created by Dream and George Not Found for their friends. Dream's popularity, however, was skyrocketing at this time among many other streamers and Minecraft content creators from both COVID and Minecraft's resurgence. For Dream, it was mainly from Speedrunner vs. Hunter videos, which he first uploaded in 2019. And, over 7 years later, he is still making these videos. Yikes. But Dream's private server became a SMP after YouTuber Tommy Innit begged and begged and begged to join the server, before immediately killing, griefing, getting banned, unbanned, banned again, and then unbanned once more, all on the day he joined. From that point, the server transitioned into being a content-oriented SMP, and not just for Dream's friends. Several more people joined, and it was generally following the same pattern as SMP Earth and SMP Live, even with some of the same people. People such as Wilbur Soot, who was a member of both SMP Live and SMP Earth. After Wilbur joined, there was a marked difference in the server. The Dream SMP had already been less comedy and more dramatic, with more action than previous SMPs.
Of course. Now look at these chests. Open the chest.
All right. Mafia money? But my Dream original? Is that real?
Yeah, this is real.
$5,000.
Thank you. Look at this. So we've got money. We've got a setup for the cartel. And
What are you doing?
I'm showing
Turbo.
the vice president.
Turbo, why the f are you pointing at me with a gun, Turbo?
You didn't take anything out those chests, did you?
No, we didn't.
No, those chests have all the gold in there.
I've got my knife.
But Wilbur cranked that up to the max. He wrote plotlines for everyone to follow. Not necessarily exact lines that needed to be said, just places the story needed to get to. This solidified the dramatic focus of the SMP, and was generally pretty interesting since it was new. But the thing is, this server was around for 2 years, and while not all of it was scripted and dramatic, in my opinion, it kinda gets old after Tommy Innit grunts for the 1000th time.
Look at this. Dream?
People in the server got so into the drama that some would be actually mad at each other for what happened on Minecraft. The server spawned a massive community that created some good stuff, and then some bad stuff. Well, mostly bad stuff. This shit's insane. Have you read it? Like, goddamn. Anyway, server had a grand finale with the Ender Dragon and mostly ended in 2023. Every member went on to do their own things after this server, and some even started their own subsequent SMPs. But the greatest impact that the Dream SMP had was on its fans, clearly. As a result of this, the following major SMPs really haven't shared too many members with these previous ones. The SMP space also went in 2 directions, each really just focusing on one aspect of the Dream SMP. The first direction was the idea of continually iterating to create more interesting situations in Minecraft, like how SMP Live introduced hits and always live streaming, and the Dream SMP introduced greater focus on storylines and roleplay. The second direction was taking the scripted plotlines from Dream SMP and turning them into fully scripted SMPs, where there's basically actually no real gameplay going on. But before I continue, please subscribe. I don't have a sponsor or anything because I'm way too small for that. This video took so much work and effort and time. Just please subscribe. It's the best way you can support me. Thank you. What if we just did a plugin? That was a question ParrotX2 posed to JPEX and Mapic, while the latter two were working on a Minecraft SMP. Said SMP is called the Lifesteal SMP, which is also known as the deadliest Minecraft SMP. It is called Lifesteal because the plugin gives you a heart if you kill someone and takes the said heart from them. The SMP actually started on July 12th, 2021 with its first season, but really started to explode in popularity in late 2021 and early 2022. The plugin was not just a unique ad like hits were on SMP Live, but it was the main reason for the SMP's existence and really one of the main reasons someone might click on a video on the server. And because stealing hearts is an inherently PvP focused feature, you can guess what happened. Basically, everyone on the server was and is extremely sweaty. Like, if I played with these people, I'd be dead before I could even... With this extreme PvP focus came what I would call the Mr. Beastification of the SMP sphere, with titles like I Use My Cake to Kill My Enemies, or Living Inside My Enemy, and also, just the name, the deadliest SMP in Minecraft. Most of the videos on the SMP aren't even that bad, honestly. I do genuinely prefer comedy-driven content, but that's just a preference of mine. What is bad, though, is what the Lifesteal SMP spawned. Do you want to join an SMP? Well, looks like you don't have enough of a following to join one. What if you just made your own? You can do that? Wow, yes you can. And you're gonna need people to join, because you don't know anyone. So, what if you just uploaded a video and accepted applications from YouTube? Wow. Lifesteal SMP spawned an epidemic of servers with the most random plugins ever. We've got Charm, Hero, Curse, Reality, Virtual, Ancient, Soul, Cast, Chrono, Strike. Just select a word, and bam, you got an SMP practically. And you, yes, You could join any of these. You could just submit an application video, a video that doesn't even need to be good.
I've experienced as a YouTuber, fisherman, chef, and I think I'm pretty funny.
Please, please, please.
I plan on making both videos and streaming, so if you enjoyed this application, please consider me for the Conjured SMP.
And bam, you're in. At this point, we have reached modern day. So this is where I come in. Over a year ago, I submitted an application to and joined 2 of these random SMPs to see how they are, and generally, they're pretty fun to play on, just as any other Minecraft server is, except for the extreme focus on PvP and lore, just because PvP doesn't really interest me. But the biggest takeaway from me was that many of these SMPs were being run by people far, far too young to be managing large communities of people. And I'm not that old, but a few of these SMPs had kids far, far younger than me running them. And good on them for being innovative, but anyone could just come along and take advantage of these children, basically. I know that this isn't uncommon among online communities, like on Discord or Minecraft, but it's just kind of concerning. On a lighter note, the thousands of applications for the SMPs are like hilarious to watch. The second direction the SMP sphere went in was scripted videos. Now, scripted Minecraft content is not new. They were making noob versus pro versus hacker videos so long ago. But what is new is a general trend among Minecraft content, which is just faking it. In the SMP space, this means writing a script and using actors to make it. So basically just a TV show. This really isn't the biggest problem as long as it's conveyed to the viewer what they are watching is acted and not real. Problem is, often this warning is only in the description and not the actual video, or at the very bottom of the description if included at all. The biggest scripted Minecraft SMP is the Unstable SMP, a Minecraft universe where any manner of Minecraft plotline has been acted out. These videos have engrossing plotlines and have tons and tons of work put in them, but the disclaimer that these videos are staged is always at the bottom of the descriptions. And the thing is though, a lot of these videos on Unstable really could be done unscripted, as all these Minecraft civilization events have shown. However, they're not all bad. Like my favorite scripted SMP is the Content SMP. Very creative name, I know, but it's an SMP filled with modders who create custom mods for it that influence the story. This SMP is, in my objective opinion, the most creative SMP ever done, and probably the most interesting idea for an SMP you could make. Because literally anything within the limits of code is possible. I recommend watching it if you haven't yet. Dr. 4T and Diensu have some of my favorite videos on the server. Minecraft SMPs have been around for decades at this point, and there's something that I've loved since I was a little kid, and I'm not exactly the biggest fan of the current state. The current biggest Minecraft SMPs have their admirable traits, but they're not very perfect. Hell, basically every SMP has had problems if you look at the people that have been on them.
And also, secretly, I hate all of you, because of your gender and your sex, and because I'm homophobic. I hate all of you, and I always have.
So in short, old SMP's good, new SMP's mid. Quit Minecraft before you mess up, and not everyone needs an SMP. Also, someone's gotta make like another SMP Live, SMB Live 2 or something. I don't know.